You have a piece that was written in the Paris Review, I believe, and about wishing you could unlearn a language. Chigozie, you are very talented in language. Like, how many do you know? 5?
4 languages.
And it almost seemed like you picked up Turkish quickly. But when you were there in school, it wasn't exactly a blessing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us why?
Well, so I think one of the things that I wasn't very prepared for when I got there was I wasn't prepared for the fact that even though it's not Cyprus, and all of Cyprus was a Commonwealth country, most people did not speak English. So they spoke Turkish in the Turkish part and Greek in the Greek side. I mean, the Greeks, which the European side more than the Turkish side knew English. Anyway, so there was then a kind of a desperation to interact more with people outside of the university campus. So that desperation led to a pocket of us trying as much as possible to learn. It's a very difficult language. Turkish is closer to Farsi and Arabic in a way. So during one summer, I think my first summer, I had made a good friend who wanted me to go to Turkey with him. So it was something that none of the Africans would do, because in Cyprus itself, the Turkish students were very racist towards us. They were, some of it was born out of, as I would understand later on, just the novelty. Like when I eventually went to Turkey, I was in the west of the country, and really, I met people who had never seen a Black person before. They've only seen on TV. They've not been, or sometime in the distance, but it really was the first time that they would come in contact and touch a Black person. They just haven't seen that before, So they had a lot of misconceptions, but some of them were from Istanbul and some of the, major metropolitan. So they were knowingly racist. So you have folks like that who will make comments about, all sorts of things and call you monkey and whatnot. So anyway, but until I learned the language, until I went to Turkey for that 2 months holiday, I didn't sometimes know what people were saying about me and my fellow Africans. But after I returned back from Turkey to Cyprus, and now I wasn't under this protection of my friend and his family, I just found it was almost like a miracle that I could understand most of what was being said about me, and to me. And so it became very difficult because, sometimes you will be in the bus and, people will be talking about how you must be smelling because you're a Black person and you've just come in. And the next thing you see, people are laughing, they're moving away from you, and you could be, more well-dressed than they were, So it was a blatant, in-your-face kind of racism that was sometimes very painful.